Hey babies, it's the Oracle G, and I am back with a collective energy update, okay? So let's see what the message is that Spirit has for us right now. Don't forget, you guys, use discernment, flip your roles, take what you need, leave what you don't need, okay? And if you trigger, face your mirror, not my comment section, all right? I'm just the messenger. If you want your own personal reading, definitely reach out to me via my website, or you can inbox me, all right? You can send me a little DM real quick and I can give you the information that you need. Now, let's dive right on into this current energy. So, card number one, my spirit guides. Thank you for my true guides for showing up. Close the gates to anything not in alignment with the divine's will. And so it is. Okay, so what's the current energy? So this is just basically going to show us where the collective is sitting in this moment. All right. So the Justice card in the reverse position. The hidden influence. This is what's going on underneath the surface, okay, that we might not be fully aware of. The Five of Swords in the reverse position. The challenge or the block. So this is going to be about like the resistance or the lesson that is testing us right now. The Knight of Pentacles in the upright position. And so for card 4, the guidance from Spirit. Two of Swords in the upright position. Card number 5 is the opportunity. Okay, this is the blessing, the breakthrough. All right. Woo, the Devil card in the upright position, y'all. Wow. All right, so we're going to see what this is going to read. This feel like it's some very interesting energy, but altogether, I do feel like there is a hidden blessing in this message for you, even if you can't, you know, see it. 222 on a timer, okay? And so with this current energy, what it's showing us right now, where the collective is sitting, with this Justice card in a reverse position, it definitely feels like it's some type of karmic lesson that is coming up, okay? And so a lot of people may feel like things aren't fair, all right, or something isn't balancing out right. But Spirit is definitely reminding you that this is about accountability and facing the truth, okay? Any truths that you may have been avoiding, right? Because the Justice card in reverse, okay, again, that's like the karmic scales, okay? That's about balance. And yeah, something was done that wasn't in integrity, okay? Even if this is you, or if it's not you, don't shoot the messenger, all right? But something could have happened that wasn't balanced or fair, okay? Now, I feel like I want to dig into that a little bit more. So what happened? So what happened that wasn't balanced or fair? Clarify this, Justice. The Eight of Cups in the upright position comes out. And of course, we know the Eight of Cups basically speaks about, you know, walking away from something, releasing something, you know, letting go of some empty cups here. And so what happened was that could have, you know, threw some things off here, is that some of y'all may have been dealing with dishonesty, okay, or broken promises, or it could have been a situation with where accountability just wasn't present. All right. And so now, wow, that is powerful. So now, basically, yeah, it's time to pay your dues. That's how I'm seeing it. So walking away is basically the fair choice, right? It's leaving behind what doesn't serve you, okay? Even if it's hard, because your peace is worth more, right? So that's what's most important, is your peace. And so what Spirit is saying is that the imbalance is actually what triggered this awakening, okay? And this is what's pushing you into this whole new era, right? Especially it's bringing things, how I'm hearing it, is bringing untruths to the surface. I might have didn't say that right, but That's what I'm hearing. It's like whatever is hitting, whatever the lies are, or whatever it is that you haven't faced or someone hasn't faced, is bringing it out on the forefront. So yeah, you gotta face it basically. And so what you had to walk away from basically is where all of this is coming in at. This is why justice has to balance itself out right now. And so when you chose yourself or you choose growth, that's when it actually happens. And so at some point, I'm feeling like, the collective may have done that. If not, I feel like you're definitely on your way to, you know, making a choice here, right? And you're no longer really waiting for other people to make things right. And so when you get to that point, that's when you're moving forward. That's when you actually say, you know what, I'm gonna choose myself in this situation. These people don't gotta make it right with me. I don't need the closure. Okay. That's why it's coming up, y'all. And so again, it's like with this Five of Swords reverse energy, this speaks of reconciliations of some sort. So whatever the conflict was that happened, and this is something I feel like you may not be really fully aware of. It's something that you may have been holding on to unnecessarily. You know how you have some type of conflict from the past, and whatever that person may have did, that shit cut deep. Okay. And you may have not released it fully, or you may not release the need to be right about it. Okay. And so because of that, you may not have been fully able to focus on true resolution with this situation. I'm feeling like, yeah, that has been actually like some kind of challenge here. And so instead of a reconciliation, or instead of, moving in peace, I just keep hearing peace, right? From the situation and just moving forward from it. Hey, guess what? At some point you stay stuck. No matter what the situation could have been, how long ago it could have been, just really just take, a moment and just reflect, reflect. What was you not releasing, or what was it that you were not really fully seeing the truth of your situation? And what I heard is like it put a bad taste in somebody's mouth, even though you were not able, even though you refused to see the truth of the situation. Like, it was there, but sometimes, when we have our own desires and wants and things like that, we kind of ignore the red flags, or we kind of ignore some of the stuff that is being shown to us through people's behaviors and patterns and things like that. We become a little bit more accepting, especially when it's people that we love. Okay. And so at this point, it was more about you making peace with yourself. All right. But the challenge and the block here with the Knight of Pentacles coming out feels like something definitely moving really slow. The energy very slow, very steady, right? And a lot of us want things quick and fast, and Spirit is like, no. Discipline and consistency, that's what's key. So don't give up just because the results are taking too long. Okay. You gotta stay on this path, basically. And that could be challenging for some of us. I know, especially me. I'll be like, look, I've been doing this for a long ass time. It feel like a long ass time, like, but can I see something now? Can I get a little bit of that change now? But however, yeah, it's about your consistency, and it's about discipline and all of these other things that Spirit is, and what I just heard is like testing you with. I don't know. But with the Two of Swords and the upright, it's like that decision, right? Because somebody has been stuck at the crossroads. Whew. The blindfold that somebody could have been wearing. It's time to stop avoiding making that choice. It's right in front of you. Whoever this is, this person already knows what direction to go in. Simply take the blindfolds off and move in the right direction. That's what I'm hearing. Whoever this is, they know the direction to go in. They already made their choice. They just aren't making it. They're just like literally standing there with the blindfold on. And so the opportunity that comes out of this is like somebody really breaking free from the devil energy. Scared, right? Because Spirit is giving us the opportunity, like I said, to break free from the devil energy, right? The unhealthy attachments, the codependencies, the cycles, the mindsets, things like that, right? That has kept us bound for so long, right? Because so many of us have literally been in this karmic loop just on repeat. Okay. And so the blessing is actually recognizing your power over the change, y'all. All right. So the devil literally only has as much control as you allow. That's your breakthrough.